I'm from Indianapolis originally. That's my hometown. I grew up in a single-parent home, so I didn't have a father, and really looked up to people at church who were in positions of leadership, and so they kind of mentored me. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree in religion, in addition to my education for healthcare administration. So
I went to a local high school in this area, St. Thomas, and the Sisters of Divine Providence taught me there, and I just felt very drawn to their way of life, to the sense of community, to the values that they had.
Well, I studied to be a priest, and I went through seminary, but I felt that I wasn't being called to priesthood, but I had an experience after seminary to work in the development office for the seminary.
Well, I definitely don't believe that death is the end. I believe that there's a life after death, and that's what gives me a lot of hope. And not all of our patients believe that, and they don't have to believe that. We have the nurses here that help people come into the world. They birth them here. We kind of help birth them out of the world, out of this world. And so we don't look at it as kind of a period, the end-all kind of thing. It's just sort of a transition to another place. None of us have been there. We don't know what it's like. But most of our families would tell you, I think they take great comfort in knowing that at some point they'll see that person again, and they want to transition there as well.
I think the relationships of families, the relationships of love in families, or the lack of, is harmful to people in their recovery process, in their dying process. And I think love is a very healing process. And if people would be able to appreciate how much God loves them without reserve, without condition, just accept that love.
And I think in many ways, chaplaincy is about that. Ministry is about that. Is that in this world that we're living in, and the challenges and the sadness and all of that, that God can break through. Just like humor can break through and add a new perspective on things. So a new way of looking at things. And I think in many ways that's what Jesus did in his ministry. And to me, that's what joy, that's what humor, that's what spirit is about, and that's part of what chaplaincy is about.